Hello everyone, let's provide a solution to this problem. We have 2x squared plus 1 to the power of 2 equals 16. Now the first step I want to take is to take the square root of both sides. So we'll take the square root of 2x squared plus 1 squared. Then on the other hand, we'll now take the square root of 16, and that will give us plus or minus root 16. Now this is going to go with this, and that was the reason for taking the square root of both sides. So now 2x squared plus 1 is equal to plus or minus square root of 16 is 4. Now this is a 2-in-1 equation as it is now. Because of this plus or minus, one of the equations will be 2x squared plus 1 equals 4. And the other now is 2x squared plus 1 equals negative 4. So this will be the two equations. Now I'm going to solve this one down, then go over to the other. So now we have 2x squared equals 4 minus 1. Now 2x squared will be equal to 3. Now our x squared will be equal to 3 over 2 if you divide both sides by 2. So what do? I have to take the square root of both sides as well. So we now have square root of x squared equals plus or minus square root of 3 over 2. Okay, so this can go with this. Now our x is equal to plus or minus square root of 3 over 2. And this equally means that x is either square root of 3 over 2 or negative square root of 3 over 2. So we now have two values from here. Okay, and I think we should we're going to verify this after. Now let's go over to this. Our 2x squared plus 1 equals negative 4. So 2x squared will be equal to negative 4 minus 1. So our 2x squared will be equal to negative 5. So we go ahead so that we have x squared to be equal to negative 5 over 2. That is, if you divide both sides by 2. Now, square root of x will be equal to plus or minus square root of negative 5 over 2. Now, okay, there's a square here. So this square will go with this, so that x will be equal to plus or minus square root of negative 5 over 2. We were looking for the real solution, so this is not a real solution because we are looking for the square root of a negative number. So this right here will give us plus or minus. We have I square root of 5 over 3. And this I here means that this solution is an imaginary solution, right? So now let's go back to the solution that we had before. We got root 3 over 2 or negative root 3 over 2. So let's go back to the equation and verify. Okay, so this is the equation that we had before now. And the values of x, we have x to be equal to root 3 over 2 or negative root 3 over 2. So now let's put in this one first. So we're going to have 2 multiplied by x squared. That would be the square root of 3 over 2 in bracket squared. This 2 right here is this. Then x squared is now this one squared. Then we have plus 1. So everything here is squared. So the question is, will this give us 16? That is what we want to confirm. So we're going to have 2 right here. This 2 here has no business with this power, right? So we're going to have square root of 3 over 2 times square root of 3 over 2. Why did I do that? Because this right here has to appear twice. That's what I did. Then I have plus 1, after which we'll square. So to go ahead with this now, we are going to have to multiply by square root of 3 over 2 times square root of 3 over 2 will give us 3 over 2. Then we have plus 1, and this will still be squared. And then another thing, this is multiplication, so we will use BODMAS for this. This will just take this away. So we have 3 plus 1, and this will be squared. 3 plus 1 squared is the same as 4 squared, and 4 squared is 16. And remember that it is 16 we had on the other side of the equation. Look at it over there. So we are very correct with the first value of x. Now the equation still remains 2x squared plus 1 to the power of 2 equals 16. Then the other value of x is the negative of what we have used. So we'll get to multiply by negative square root of 3 over 2. Now this right here will be squared, right? Then we have plus 1, and this again will be all squared. This 2 is here, x squared is now this squared, plus 1, then the square outside is there. Now remember that this is going to be negative square root of 3 over 2 times negative square root of 3 over 2. That will affect this negative, and it turns to positive. So this will give us the same 2 multiplied by 3 over 2 plus 1. This will be squared. And if you can recall, there was a point we had this same, this same expression in the first root that we used. So this means that most definitely this will still give us 16. This will take this away. 3 plus 1, that is 4. Then we square it, just like this, and 4 squared is still 16. So this is to confirm that our x is truly square root of 3 over 2 or negative square root of 3 over 2. So this has been fully explained. Thank you for watching to the end. Subscribe to my channel if you have not.